Alright guys, today is a two-part video, or twofold video in this case. I have a small AC leak in my 2019 Ford Fusion. This is the first time I buy something that has anything with like a seal or a stop leak protection. So I'm gonna see if this works. This is AC Avalanche Ultimate. This is a R-1234yf. The newer models require this. I wish it was the original, the cheaper one, but these bottles are expensive, anywhere from $40 to $60 a pop. This bad boy was about $100. So the cool thing with this one though, it was a kit, so it came with a gauge that's digital, and it also had smart clips. The smart clips actually go in here, and it tells you if it's cold. When it's blue, that means it's cool. When it turns green, that's maximum temperature for the coolness. So right now I already went through the whole bottle. When I first turned it on, or when I first connected it, it was at 0 psi. Ideal temperature is, or ideal psi is 25 to 55. I am gonna check the clips though. I'm gonna go off of the clips. This is the second bottle I bought, just in case this wasn't enough, which I'm glad I did, because it was not. I'm at 31 and some change. So I'm gonna keep going until it's ideal, or until those clips are good. So this is also a review on this brand. I picked this up at Advanced Auto, and again I got this half off because they are doing a closeout deal in California. At least they are moving out of Cali, so I took advantage of this because I've been wanting to do this. I have had no AC since summer because I got a quote and it was about $500 to $600 to fix the leak and whatnot. So let's see if this $100 investment after tax and whatnot is good. So let's see. So right now I have everything plugged in on the Ford Fusion, or any vehicle. The low side is the fatter tube. So if you look at both AC lines, this is narrow, that means this is a high side. The fat side means it's the low side. So just think of it as opposite. So in this case, this one's easy. You would unclip or unscrew this, but on the low side, which I already did. Get your attachment, and once you hit the tip, you're gonna lift up and close. Make sure it does not come off. The cool thing is this adapter does not fit on the high side, so you cannot mess up on which is the high, which is the low. It only fits on the low side. And then the instructions say to go at a 12 to 3 angle. Honestly, I've always just been the type to just kind of follow that 12 to 3, just because all the pressure really goes. You want to do this for about 10 to 15 seconds, and then after doing that, you reassess where you're at as far as the pressure. I typically like to lean off about a minute and see where it goes, because the pressure builds up from there, and I'll kind of go from there. So again, I'm going off for the pressure to make sure I don't go past 55 psi, but I'm also going off the clips. So the smart clips come with 2 clips. So here's the second clip. It's turning green, so that's a good sign. I should mention that in the vehicle, you want to make sure that your max AC setting is on and recirculation is on. Make sure that all the windows are closed, and then go from there. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video, that way it's not a long video. It looks like I maxed out at around 33. It's been around 33 for the past few minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect this. Just reinsert this one. Tighten it down. And I filled both cans already. So this is empty and this is empty, and it got me to 33, but I was at 0. So I will update this post in a few days and see if it did seal the leak or it did not seal the leak. I am hoping that it did, because it was freaking hot during summer last time. And it is at green. I know it's hard to tell, but that little smart clip inside right there, it is at green right now. So it is pretty cold in there. So I hope that does stay cold like that. I hope this this helps. Again, I will update this post and see maybe in about a few days if it held or didn't hold as far as the leak. Thank you. Alright guys, it has been approximately 3 days actually since I filled the system up. We took a trip over the weekend, and thankfully I refilled it because it was kind of hot where we went, but the AC held up like a champ. Last time I filled it up with recharge, or I recharged it, it only lasted a day, and then the next morning it was done. It lasted over 2-3 days now, and I haven't checked the pressure. Just came back earlier in the day. I let it cool down. I didn't even remember about this, but let's see where it's at right now. When we left it, it was at 33, but I've been driving and using it, so I know that it has poly. So sorry, I'm trying to flip this. Went through the system a little bit more, so let me check it out right now. It is at nice, so it's at 49, so almost at the 50 psi mark. When I left, I stopped charging it at 33 psi, so it jumped up 15, well, it's about 16 psi. So beautiful, and it stayed there. So I do believe that this AC Avalanche with stop leak did stop the leak that I had in this case, thankfully. And it was beginning to get an expensive leak, so yeah, like I said, I was quoted around $500-600 to fix the system, but I'm hoping that this is it. If anything changes, I will update in the comments, but other than that, it's been 3 days, held up like a champ so far. I'm impressed.